back to the channel, everybody. So my goal today is to lower this tub down onto the CJ chassis. I want to do a test fit and get it ready to mount the floorboards in the tub. And I have to do that after I get the tub set onto the chassis. And then after I do that, I'll have to take the tub and actually flip it over and weld onto the channels. So today's goal is to get that onto the chassis, but before I do that, I have to mount the tires, remove the steering column, and then actually pull the chassis forward and then lower the tub onto it. So that's the goal for today, and let's see how we do. Let's get to work. Viewers know this already, but to remove the steering column, what you actually have to do is unscrew this right here, which releases this here, this connection to the steering column. Then that allows this to move backwards. This little knuckle right here is able to move back, which is actually able to release in this wider area here. And then you actually undo these 3 bolts, and then that whole steering column can come out. So I'm getting ready to lower this now. I got the chassis pulled forward, and what I'm gonna try to line up is the shifter to line up with that open area right in here. And so I'm making the shifter, I want the shifter to be in front of this bar that I'm using to lift it. So as I drop this, as long as this misses that bar and can get beyond that bar, then I can actually shuffle the tub around so it fits beyond this shifter and these other shifters here. So that worked out pretty well. I have the body drop down onto the chassis, and I was able to line up all the mounting bolts or mounting holes to the brackets that go onto the frame. The only one that really didn't line up, or there was nothing there that I'm gonna have to actually add something, is to this mount right here. I knew that I did something a little unorthodox with this framework here. So I'm gonna just put something across here and mount that to the frame. Everything else seemed to have good clearance. And it really seems to be pretty strong now. Now I'm gonna go through and replace the floorboards here, around here, and here. And I'm gonna just do rust repair on this part here and just see how I'm gonna mount the seats. This isn't gonna be a period correct installation of the seats. It's gonna, I don't think I'm gonna have the toolbox here. I think I'm just gonna have it plain and simple. I'll still have the gas tank over here, but I'm gonna just set up some mounting brackets here. But yeah, it worked out pretty well. It dropped down nice and easy. I have it all cleaned up. So next week, that's what I'm gonna start doing, is work on the rust repair in this area here. And do the final welding. I'm gonna clean up some of these welds here. Now that I have the MIG welder set up with the gas, it definitely welds a lot better. So I'm gonna just work on cleaning up this area here. Like this disaster right here, there's nothing here. And do a lot of cleaning up. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me in the garage and being part of this journey, repairing this old Jeep. I've noticed like a few people have told me in the comments what they're working on. I'd love to know what you guys are working on. I don't care if it's a Jeep, a Scout, International Scout, a Bronco, old truck. I love Volkswagen stuff. I follow, that's one of my favorite things to follow is Volkswagen stuff also. So, let me know what you're working on. Maybe we can have a conversation on what you're doing and how you're going about doing it. I feel like this is an awesome learning process. And if you're liking what you see, if you like what you see in my videos, if you could just hit the subscribe button. And also, if you like it, hit the like button. It just helps out my channel and it helps it grow. But I really appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you next time. Oh, and guys, one more thing. Speaking of projects, I am on Instagram, and this is my link to Instagram, where you can see the other projects and the other things I'm up to. And I'd love to follow you back on Instagram and see what you're up to, because this is a great community. It's an awesome thing that we all can share together. But that is really going to be it, and I will see you next week.